Well, hello there everyone, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my nursery for another video. This is Maizie with Serenade Nursery, and so hello to everyone who is new and welcome, and hello to everyone who has been here for a while. But I wanted to come on today. It is Tuesday, February 14th of 2023, so it is Valentine's Day. And we were late for Cheeky Monkey Monday because I could not film yesterday because we were gone all day, so there was just no time to film. And you know what, these two monkeys, they have not been on camera for a while, and they were in the mood to show off, and they are being especially cheeky. As you can see, we have a situation here. So I was going to film a video with Miss Maizie here, and she wanted to put on a cute little red dress for Valentine's Day. But these two, you know, they had to kind of like a video bomb, photo bomb, the whole thing. Yeah, so they decided that they were going to jump on the bed. You know how the little monkeys love to jump on the bed. Well, they started jumping on the bed, and you know what? Like Freddie here. This is Freddie, and we have Georgie. This is what their names are. These are the double trouble twins from Ashton Drake, and so I call them Freddie and Georgie. You know, Freddie and Georgina, after Fred and George Weasley from Harry Potter. And you know, they hadn't been on camera for a while, but they decided that they were going to be very, very cheeky and monkey around a bit. And so when they were jumping on the bed, you know, Maizie here was just cracking up, like she was just a smiling and a laughing. You know, she loves these two. Well, Freddie fell in, okay, and you know, Georgie was kind of trying to help him out of the baby nest, and instead of trying to help each other out, Maizie, you know, was like making a grab for him because like she wanted to hug him, you know, because she loves her little monkey buddies, okay. And so they started like monkeying around here with Maizie. So like we have there's like a I don't know, a monkey back ride going on here. And I mean, Maizie, you know, she's just cracking up, she's just smiling, you know, you can just see her kind of just giggling there. I mean, I just don't know what I'm going to do with these guys. I mean, they're nuts. They are just totally bananas. Yes, bananas, you guys. Bananas. Absolutely bananas. So, we have to try to distract these two so we can get Maizie out of her PJs and into her cute little dress, right? So I've got to do something here, so let me see what I can do. Yeah, but anyway, so I'll get the housekeeping stuff out of the way. If you like my content, and if you're kind of, if you're entertained by this, I don't know, stuff that's going on here, please consider subscribing to my channel, and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos do become available. And also leave a comment, tell me what you guys think, and of course hit the like button because that really, really, really helps me out so very, very, very much. You know what? We got to try to get these two out of here. You know, I don't know how we're gonna do this. Okay. Alright, time to lift you two out of here. Alright, you two. Yeah, you can watch the antics if you promise to sit still. But you two have to sit still, okay? I'm gonna put them up against my little, I have a little, it's called, whoop! So, see what I mean? Like you need to stay put, huh? So this is a little book-see. It's you can kind of see the little zebra stripes right there. So yeah, I mean we have a zoo going on here, you guys. We have a literal zoo. So I just kind of leaned them up there so they could watch, and it's called a book-see, and that's what I use to put my iPad on, like when I'm watching movies and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna get Maizie situated, and I'm going to see if I can get, oh my gosh, and I'm having to step over Alex too. He's another, oh my gosh, like I have cheeky monkeys, I have, oh geez, I have like Goofy Goldens, I have I mean, I got a zoo going on here, guys. Literally, I have a zoo happening. I'll show you what we're gonna go ahead and put Miss Miss Thing in here. So this is the Maizie kit by Andrea Arcello, and she was reborn by Judy Burrell over at Baby Kisses Nursery. Very, very lovely Canadian reborn artist. And yeah, so let me see if I can get these two moved a little bit closer. All right. I don't know how in frame they're going to be, but you know, they might make another appearance at the end of the video. We'll see. And so it's I don't know, Tuesday morning. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get this up. Hopefully it'll get up like this afternoon or something, but I am still kind of hanging out in my nightie right now. We had a busy day yesterday, and so I just want to just kind of chill and be comfy today. And so I thought I would just go ahead and record a couple of videos and be comfy while doing it. So anyway, let's go ahead and I'll show you what we're going to go ahead and put on this little girl. And we have this cute little, now we have the baby nest, and as you can see, we just have hearts in it. I didn't put any kind of blanket or anything over it this time out because for the spirit of Valentine's Day, I wanted to show some hearts. And then also for Valentine's Day, because, you know, we have red or pink or whatever, I'm going to put Maizie in this cute little red dress. It is a 3 to 6 month size, and it's from, I think it's, the brand is Penelope Mac, I think it's called. And, so it's like a layered, you know, kind of thing. And it feels like tulle, feels like, I don't know if it's like kind of a taffeta kind of material, but it's real soft, you know, real kind of silky feeling. And there's like a lot of like little decorative buttons here, and there's some decorative like little I don't know what you call that, like there's a shiny bow and some glittery, you know, kind of sparkly stuff there. Here's what the back of it looks like. And now she does have her white onesie on, but I'm gonna put some tights on her because I don't know if this, what do you call it, if the red would rub off on her. I think this is a dress that I got off of eBay in a lot of like different things. So just to kind of be on the safe side, we're going to put a pair of tights on her. I have this pair. We're going to see if it'll fit her. If not, I have a slightly bigger pair here. So we'll make do with what we got. So anyway, I wanted to go ahead and talk with you guys today about, you know, I was just kind of looking at my doll collection, and I have different types of dolls, and I wanted to ask you guys, you know, those of you that that love these babies, you know, do you have different kinds of dolls other than, you know, reborn babies? Like for myself, I have Cabbage Patch Kids, and I have some stuffed animals. And I have a handful of American Girl dolls, and I'm kind of new with the whole American Girl thing. I mean, I thought they were pretty, and you know, I've heard kind of in passing of my generation or our generation dolls, and which are kind of the, I guess, Target version of American Girl. You know, much cheaper. Well, I shouldn't say cheaper. You know, that's not really the right word, but much less expensive. And I don't know, you know, how, you know, in terms of like, you know, quality or whatever, if, you know, if they're any different, I don't know. But, you know, because I'm pretty new to this, but yeah, so I'm pretty new to the whole American Girl thing, and but I do have a handful of them. I got most of them like secondhand off of eBay, because I really just, you know, some of them weren't available anymore because they were Girl of the Year ones, and they only have those for a certain amount of time. And now these pajamas, they have hearts on them, and this is what I had her in for quite a while. But, you know, I wanted to just kind of put her in a cute little dress, because I hadn't had her on camera for a little bit. But, anyway, so, most of them, well, I shouldn't say most, but some of them were Girl of the Year. And so I, you know, they weren't available on the site anymore, the American Girl site. And I'm just going to look at her diaper and just make sure that it is still in good shape. Otherwise, we'll have to change it. Okay, yeah, looks pretty good. I might change it next time, though, because it's getting a little bit bunched up, but yeah, we'll make do with it. It seems like it's a little big on her, but yeah, we'll make do with it for right now, because I didn't have anything prepared. But anyway, they're, you know, I think the girl of the year, like once they run out, they're kind of out, and they only are around for a certain amount of time. And so I found a lot of them like secondhand off of eBay. And you know, and a couple of other places too, and also like I didn't want to pay, you know, that kind of money, you know, full price. Although I did get last year's Girl of the Year and the year before as well, pretty much at full price, because the one I had to have because she was kind of Australian themed. Her story was that she took a little trip to Australia, and Australia has a big piece of my heart because, I mean, I was there twice, and I love all the critters, the koalas, and, you know, just super, super, super cute. But anyway, so I do have a handful of American Girls, but I have Cabbage Patch Kids. I love Cabbage Patch Kids. And I've also got some stuffed animals, like I said. And I've also got, I've gotten my hands on some Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls, because I've been trying to replace, I had a really, really, really big Raggedy Ann girl when I was younger. And I had her up until like I was a teenager, and she just, oh my gosh, like she was very, very, very loved. And, you know, by the time, I don't know what happened to her. I think she got lost in a move or something. But, you know, by the time she did get lost, I mean, she was very, very, very much played with, very cuddled, very loved. You know, half of her hair had fallen out. We had a German Shepherd at one time who chewed off one of her eyes. Poor Raggedy Ann. And the eye never got replaced, and Mom tried to sew her up as best she could. But, you know, the poor thing, you know, she was just still disfigured for the rest of her life, because we just, you know, she couldn't really be fixed up the way she had, you know, been. You know, she couldn't be restored like 100% or anything. And so she still had like she was still like one-eyed, and, you know, she had just like, you could tell that you know, she'd been ripped open. But anyway, so I had her. I think these tights are going to be okay. So I had her, and I don't know what the heck happened to her, like I said, but I mean, she was just in bad shape by the time she did get lost, you know, kind of thing. And so I don't have her anymore, but I've been trying to replace her. And it's really hard to find a real big size. I mean, she was huge. She was like truly like life-sized, and it's just really hard to find one that big. But I do have some smaller ones, and I'll show those in another video. These are going to be slightly big on her, but we'll make it work. Yeah, we'll make it work. And yeah, might have to twist it around a little bit because I kind of feel like the feet aren't lined up real well. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there. And like I said, I do have some stuffed animals. I've also been trying to get back a lot of my vintage Barbies, you know, that I had, you know, from back in the day. You know, all of them were lost and you know, kind of in rough shape too. You know, by the time you know, by the time I ended up not having them anymore, they ended up being in pretty rough shape. You know, by the time I no longer had them. So I've been trying to find replacements for a lot of those, and I did, you know, good old eBay, right? And so I found, I didn't find everything, but I found a lot of what I had, and then some, you know, some stuff I didn't have that I thought was still really pretty. And some of it kind of came in like lots of you know, like bigger lots, and so I ended up with like a bunch of extra stuff, but that's okay. So yeah, I mean, do you guys ever try to get back like your vintage stuff? Like if you don't have the one anymore, do you guys like try to find a, you know, a suitable, I guess, replacement or something? Do you guys have other dolls, other toys besides like, you know, do you guys collect like other toys? Do you guys have like other kinds of dolls that you collect besides these sweet little babies? And yeah, these tights are a little bit big on her, but we're gonna make it work. We will make it work. It'll work. at least it'll keep her from the red, you know, from the dress rubbing off on her if it's going to. So yeah, I feel better about having the tights on her with that. So yeah, I would love to hear about that. If you guys collect like other kinds of dolls. I've also got a Real Care baby too, you guys. Like I got, it may be like an older generation now. I got that one like a couple of years ago, I want to say. And yeah, I downloaded the software to get, it's a little boy. I downloaded the software to get him all set up and stuff. And yeah, so I will have to program him and show him to you guys, because yeah, I really enjoy those. And the story with that one was like my daughter, when she was in high school, she had that project, you know, for her health class, where they had to take care of the baby, you know, of the simulated baby. And so she had definitely an older version, because this was like back in maybe 2011 or 2012, something like that. So, you know, that was definitely an older version that, you know, that the school used for that. But so she did that project, and I had to, you know, I kind of had to sort of keep my hands off of the baby, because like I wanted to play with that thing, you know, I wanted to play with that doll, I did. And but, you know, she didn't have, you know, they didn't do the babysitter bracelets like, you know, some of the classes will do. So Annie had to do it all herself. I'm gonna go ahead and sit her up to button her up, but this is gonna look super cute on her. This really does look super cute on her, I think. And you guys can tell me if you like this on her, but I think she is super cute. And I didn't I didn't take out any shoes, because I couldn't really find anything that matched up with this. So I just went ahead and just, you know, she can just wear the tights with the dress, and she's gonna go back in her little bumbo seat when we're done here, because she really likes sitting in that. And Freddie and Georgie aren't going to be too happy about that, because you know, I'm gonna put them down for their nap. You know, I need to get them fed, and they need to go down for their nap. And being that they're just being so cheeky, you know, I just don't know how cooperative they're going to be, because, you know, they really got all riled up playing with this little cheeky girl here, you know, this cheeky grinning girl. But yeah, would love to hear you guys's, you know, if you guys have like, you know, other dolls that you collect. Do any of you have a Real Care baby or a baby Think It Over? But yeah, I had to do what I could to kind of keep my hands off of that baby, but, you know, because I wanted to play with that baby, I did. And, you know, she had a babysitter bracelet, you know, because sometimes the classes will do that. Like they'll do the babysitter, you know, kind of thing, the babysitter bracelet, you know, where there'll be like 2 bracelets, you know, kind of programmed for the baby at that time, you know, for the time of the project. I probably would have taken over that whole project. But yeah. But I just thought that baby was really neat, and so I definitely wanted one, and I told my mom about it. She'd kind of heard of them. My mom's a nurse in Florida. Well, was a nurse in Florida. She doesn't live in Florida anymore. She retired to, I think it was North Carolina. One of the Carolinas anyway. I can't remember. I can never remember. But anyway, I know, isn't that terrible? Oh gosh, I always get that mixed up. But so anyway, when I told my mom that Annie was doing the project, Mom was like, I want one of those babies. I said, yeah, I know, me too. And I just, you know, I had to laugh. You know, I did. I had to laugh. But what do you guys think of this on her? I mean, it fits her perfectly, like up here. And it's pretty long. The dress itself is pretty long. Let me move the camera down so we can see. We're going to take Freddie and Georgie out of frame just a little bit. But there she is, you guys. Like, what do you think? Yeah, it's long enough to kind of cover up her little feet. But, you know, if she sits up like that, I mean, she'll be able to sit like on her seat pretty well. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of that on her? And then I went ahead and just left her little magnetic bow in her hair. This is something that Judy sent home with her. It's a magnetic bow. It's got a magnet on there, because with Judy's little girl, she always puts a magnet in their head. And so I just pretty much leave that on her. I did comb her hair before we put her on the video. Yeah, so anyway, there she is, you guys, and I gotta just, man, I gotta pick her up and just kind of cuddle her just a minute. The babies are definitely more cuddly, like when they're in real soft, like fleece type of jammies, you know, but I love putting the girls in these really, really pretty dresses and just having them just kind of sit with me and just, you know, looking all cute and ladylike, you know. And yeah, so she kind of looks like she's gonna have like a little tea party, doesn't she? You know, I mean, just super, super cute. And yeah, you know what, like we're having guys, you guys, like I don't think it's a good idea to tumble all over Maizie. You know, she's looking really cute, and you guys are just being very, very cheeky. Very, very cheeky. But look at Maizie, she's just cracking up. You know, like I said, these are her buddies. Like Maizie, Maizie loves these two, and they love her. So, you know what, I just sometimes I just can't keep them apart. I just can't keep them apart sometimes, yeah. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Oh my gosh. Oh geez, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop here and say goodbye for now. And yeah. Oh my goodness. Like seriously, yeah. So we'll just set them two right there, and you know, hope that they can behave themselves to, you know, sit quietly for just a minute until I turn off the camera. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and the discussion. But yeah, I'd love to hear about your collections if you have other things that you collect as well, along with your cute little babies. So yeah, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I hope you have a great day. And as always, you know, please, 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 please be kind to each other and give all those beautiful babies a big hug from all of us here at Serenade Nursery, and have fun with your cheeky monkeys. Have fun with your cheeky monkeys, yeah. Alright guys, take it easy, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Well, okay, on that note, I think it is time to go. Alright, bye everybody.